Good day, folks. Hope y'all doing well. I'm doing great. Hope y'all got to enjoy some of this beautiful weather today, guys. We hit 80 degrees. Hope y'all got outside and soaked up some of that sunlight like I did. In today's video, guys, we're discussing 10 signs that you may be in the presence of a higher divine being or an angel. Okay. Again, 10 signs that you are in the presence of a higher divine being or an angel. Okay, let's get right into it, guys. As we know, guys, we are all assigned guardian angels who are always around us, guiding us and protecting us, leading us, essentially doing their job as a guardian, right? And for those who may not know that today, guys. If you're an empath, if you're a chosen being, if you're a being of light, guys, we are all essentially assigned a guardian angel. All right, all of us. All right, and they're always around us. Okay, they're always around us, guiding us, giving us insights, giving us guidance, supporting us, protecting us, of course. All right, but in order for you to know their presence, or in order for you to perceive their presence, guys, you have to be in that vibration, in that high vibration. Okay, because these are higher vibrational beings. All right, as we know, angels or divine beings are very high vibrational beings. Okay, and in order to perceive them, you have to be on that frequency, on the higher frequency, in order to perceive them. All right, but oftentimes they leave us clues and hints that they are around. Okay, they leave us some clues, some hints, some signs to let us know that they are around. And again, you have to be mindful and be paying attention to notice these signs or these clues. All right, if not, you will breeze right on by. All right, and won't even acknowledge their presence. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. So the sign number one, guys, that you're in the presence of a higher divine being or an angel is that you find feathers in the most unusual places. Okay, now feathers come from what? Birds, right? So if you don't live with birds, chances of you finding a feather in your house is quite slim, right? Now, if you're out in nature and you find feathers, you may not look at it like anything, right? It may not ring a bell. It's just a random sighting, right? Because birds are usually in nature, right? But you finding feathers in the most unusual places, guys, like your house, like your living room. A feather magically appears in your living room, and then you're wondering, how the heck did a feather get here? There are no birds coming in here, right? Guys, this is a sign from your angel, from your guardian angel, all right? Or a higher divine being letting you know that they are around, or that they were around. Okay, either they were around and you missed their presence, or they are currently around you. Okay, and they're letting you know by showing you a feather. All right, what does a feather symbolize, guys? Flying, right? That's why birds have feathers, right? Flying. And as we know, angels have wings, right? So they drop you a hint, okay, to signify, to let you know, all right, that somebody was around you. Okay, indicator number two, guys, is this feeling of not being alone. Okay, you just feel like you're like deep down to your core, you feel like you're not alone. You feel like there's somebody there with you. All right, and most of us attribute this to our ancestors. All right, but guys, when you feel this strong feeling of presence, or this strong feeling of not being alone, guys, that's a big indicator. All right, chances are you're not. Chances are a divine being is there with you. You just not perceiving their presence. Okay, So indicator number two that you're in the presence of a higher divine being or an angel, guys, is this deep inner feeling or this deep inner knowing that you're not alone. All right, this deep feeling of a presence with you. Okay, it could be your spirit guides, it could be your guardian angel. All right. Indicator number three is feeling a sudden breeze. Okay, it's feeling a sudden breeze as if something just flew by you. Okay. Now again, if you're in nature or you outside where the air is blowing, the wind is blowing, and you feel a breeze, you may not, you know, it just be a regular thing, right? But what if you're inside somewhere, right? The fans are off, the air conditioners are off, there's nothing going on, just a random day, and you feel this sudden breeze, okay? This sudden breeze as if something just flew by you, okay? It's a big indicator, guys, that a divine being is in your presence, all right? Again, it's a big indicator. They're letting you know, they're kind of playing around with you. Like, hey, I'm here, hey, I'm here. The higher divine being is in your presence. Again, like I mentioned earlier, angels do what? They fly, right? That's how we perceive them as flying beings, right? So when you find a feather or when you feel a sudden breeze around you, where there's no wind, the windows are shut, the doors are shut, there's no wind, there's no air conditioners, there's nothing going on, but you just feel this sudden breeze, guys, is a big indicator that a higher divine being is visiting you. Okay? That leads me right into the next point, indicator number 4, spiritual chills. Okay? Imagine opening your freezer on a hot summer day and you get that good cool air come out right away and greet you. Or you enter the supermarket freezer, right? The meat area of a supermarket, okay? And you get that cold, chilly feeling, all right? It will be sort of like that, all right? In the most random, unusual place at that, all right? Now you could be in nature on a hot day, all right? And you feel this sudden chill, like how could I feel chills right now and even get goosebumps sometimes? All right. And you wonder why why am I feeling chilly all of a sudden? All right. On a hot day. All right. Or you could be inside. Okay. You could be inside and then that you don't have the fans on, you don't have the air conditioner on, nothing, no freezers open, nothing. Just a regular day, and then suddenly you feel this chill, right? This chill, and you may get goosebumps all over your body, even. Okay, guys, this is another big indicator that a higher divine being is in your presence, and the reason why you feeling the chills, guys, is that these divine beings, when they enter the atmosphere, guys, they're very high vibrational. Okay, they're very high vibrational. So when they enter the atmosphere, they're able to shift. Okay, they're able to shift the energy in the atmosphere, including the temperature. Okay, but it happens momentarily. All right, you have to be alert and aware to perceive it. All right. So that's another indicator, that you're in the presence of a higher divine being. All right. And number 5 is a sudden feeling of warmth and comfort. Okay. Again, a sudden feeling of warmth and comfort. All right. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, these divine beings are beings of light. All right. And when they enter the atmosphere, they're able to quickly shift the atmosphere. Okay. So when they come, all right, with their good energy and their good vibration, guys, huh? You could feel it. If you're able to perceive it, you could just feel it that you're in the presence. They're comforting you essentially, right? With their presence. Their presence alone is like so comforting and so warm. All right. You feel like you in an embrace they're embracing you essentially, right? And feeling lighter, okay? And feeling lighter, just suddenly you have this feeling of warmth, okay? You have this feeling, this sudden feeling of warmth and comfort, and light, this lighter feeling, okay? This is all due to their high energy and their high vibration, guys. When they're around, they're able to change the atmosphere. However you was feeling before they arrived, guys, they just took all that trouble away from you. They just wiped it all away just with their mere presence alone. Okay, so that's another indicator, guys, that you're in the presence of a higher divine being. Okay, indicator number 7 is electronics or electric devices may begin to malfunction or stop working, period. Okay, one of the telltale signs is your lights. Okay, the lights in your house may just begin to suddenly flicker. Okay, they may flicker or just blow out randomly. Okay, that's a big indicator, guys. All right, imagine you just changed the bulb like a few days ago, and all of a sudden that bulb is flickering, and you're like, what's going on? I just changed this. All right, guys, it's because you're in the presence of a higher divine being. Okay, or your electronics like your television may suddenly just begin to malfunction, start flickering out of the blue. Okay, you may be playing music, guys, your speaker will just stop working. Okay, the music will be playing, but the speaker will just go mute all of a sudden. Okay, so electronics may start malfunctioning. All right, electronics and electric devices may start malfunctioning. All right, or you may hear this shocking sound, like how electricity shock, electric shock. You may hear those sounds as if electric wires are touching. Okay, this is because, guys, as we know, angels or divine beings, high divine beings, are beings of light, high light. Okay, they embody the highest form of light. Okay, so when they enter an atmosphere, guys, they interfere with the electronic signals, and the electric signals in that area that you may be in. Okay, they're interfering with that. All right, just their presence alone carries so much light and so much power. All right, that it begins to interfere with the electronic signals and the electric signals in the area. Okay, I've had this quite a bit. Okay, I've had this happen to me quite a bit, so I'm blabbing on, right? But it's an exciting feeling when you know. Okay, when you're able to perceive it, it's a great feeling. All right, when you don't know, it may trip you out, right? Like I said earlier, you'll be like, I just changed this bulb the other day. Why is it dying again? Right? Or why did the music stop playing all of a sudden? And then you may be playing the music on the iPad or a tablet or a phone or something, and the music is still playing, huh? But the speaker just stopped working out of nowhere. The Bluetooth signal just got jammed up somehow, right? Or you may be watching television and your television start flickering all of a sudden. All that electronic signal and the electric signal crossing, guys, that's what that is. Okay, it's just that they hold so much light, guys. They embody so much light that it begins to interfere with the light and the electronic signals in the atmosphere. At indicator number 7 is this sudden smell of sweet scents. Okay, this sudden smell of sweet scents. All right, I've had this quite a bit too, and we always associate this with our ancestors visiting us, or our departed loved ones visiting us. All right, but when that happens, guys, when this your departed loved one, guys, they will leave you with a scent that reminds you of them. Okay, something that they used to enjoy eating, or something that they used to enjoy wearing, or their favorite perfume or something like that, right? You may smell that. to remind you of them. Okay, that's when it's your departed loved one. Okay, but when it's a higher divine being, guys, it'll just be this sudden sweet aroma out of nowhere, right? In the most unusual of places too. You could be in nature and all of a sudden you begin to smell sweet baked goods or something. And you're like, where that smell come from? You understand what I'm saying? Another one that I get a lot is the smell of lavender. Okay? The smell of lavender. So when you get these, guys, in order to decipher which angel visited you or which angel is in your presence, what I normally do is I find out, right? I go and research what I was smelling, and see which angel is associated with that, because each angel has their own smell, their own distinct smell or favorite smell. Okay, so when they appear, you may suddenly smell that smell out of nowhere. All right, or you yourself may be called to go spray a certain scent or burn a certain candle or burn a certain incense. Okay, all of these, guys, all right, a sudden smell of sweet aroma, all right, with calming effect. Okay, indicator number 8, guys, is that your thoughts may suddenly get jumbled up. Your thoughts may suddenly get jumbled up and you feel this sense of confusion, like you may lose your train of thought. Like you don't know if you were coming or going. All of a sudden you feel kind of stuck, like kind of confused suddenly. Okay, guys, this happens when they download the information. When they download the information into you. Okay, that's why your thoughts are all jumbled up out of the blue, because your thoughts are being interfered with the download. Okay, so this happens, guys, when they're downloading information, insights, ideas onto you. Okay, and all of a sudden you don't remember what you was thinking anymore. You don't remember what you was doing anymore. Okay, you kind of stuck for a second, and then you can't even catch yourself for a while until it's done. Okay, it happens sudden and it's very short, usually a few seconds, and it's gone. So you may not even notice it half of the time. All right, but if you're clearly aware and if you've had this experience quite a bit, then you may pick it out or you may spot it. Okay, but guys, all that's happening is they're downloading information into your consciousness. Okay, they're downloading information into your brain, essentially. Okay, could be information, it could be insights, it could be ideas, guys. It's just downloads that they're sharing with you. Okay, indicator number 9, guys, you may find coins. Okay, you may find coins in random places. Okay, it could be nickels, it could be pennies, it could be dimes, it could be any type of coin, guys. All right, they just do that to get your attention. Okay, what I recommend you do is look at the coin. Okay, look at the coin, because sometimes there may be clues on that coin. Okay, there may be clues, either the year the coin was made or one of those things, right? There may be clues or on that coin, right, that may point you in a certain direction. Okay, so they use coins sometimes, not a lot. I haven't had that a lot. Okay, but they do use coins sometimes. Okay, and the last indicator, guys, the last but not least, guys, indicator number 10 is a sudden clarity. Okay, sudden clarity. And this usually happens after they leave. Okay, after they leave, they unplug from your energy and you're able to integrate the energy or whatever download that they gave you. After some time pass, suddenly, or it could be the next morning even. Okay, you go to bed, wake up the next morning, and all of a sudden you get this sudden clarity. All right, sudden bursts of insight, sudden bursts of ideas. All right, sudden bursts of creativity. Okay, the sudden clarity on the topic that you've been pondering for a little while, or something that you've been meditating on or praying about. Okay, So that's indicator number 10. And this usually happens after they depart, okay, after they leave you. All right. And some time pass, your body integrate, your system integrates that energy, that download that they dropped on you. You process it, huh? And now all of a sudden it start to come out, right? It start to come out as ideas, as clarity, as information, as ideas, as creativity. All right. So that's indicator number 10, guys, and that's the last of them. Okay. Hope you guys find this helpful. All right. And in the future, you could always refer back to this video, uh, if you experience any of these signs. Also, share in the comments which ones you've experienced before, and let's all learn together as always, guys. All right. Until the next one, peace, love, and more life.